This has been a pretty nice session for me. Won the prior 2 games. Can I make it a third? Never played this person before. Lots of stuff going on here. Let's open 5-2 on the Sentinel board again. No, okay. Coastal Haven. Okay, there's lots to think about here. The Village's contract. Eek. Trashing. Okay, so we're gonna be opening Sentinel with something. We can Coastal Haven something across. Maybe a copper. On the 3-4 we could consider. No, I think you want to open Sentinel no matter what. Yeah, contract being the only village is kind of a okay. It doesn't look like a palace. Oh, never mind. Old Witch will empty curses. I think we'll be playing with Old Witch. Sentinel Church. How does Sentinel Church sound? Maybe Sentinel Silver seems good. We could also take a Devil's Workshop with the intent of gaining a gold, which might not be so bad, all things considered. Sentinel Silver's not going to hit much anyway. And the imps, will we be gaining any imps? Where's the plus buy? Okay, I'll like show my opening hand so my opponent doesn't think I've AFK'd or something. There's no plus buy either. Huh. So you could just go for Devil's Workshop gold gains. I think we want to play with a bunch of Old Witches at first though. Oh, there is count gains. But can you get that consistently, right? Way of the Sheep makes hitting prov a bit easier because any old action can be silvered. I think I'll try Devil's Workshop Sentinel. Sounds so dumb, but oh, never mind. We opened 5-2. Oh crap! I completely forgot about. That's so dumb of me that I'd forget about that. Count seems sensible. How do I feel about Old Witch instead, though? You've gained this turn, so it doesn't interfere with Devil's Workshop. I might just like Sentinel more, though. Do I want to carry across the Necro? I guess Count Trash is faster, is the idea. Oh, plus you can Coastal Haven? Yeah, okay, here we go. My opponent agrees with the Devil's Workshop, though. That's interesting. I didn't agree with the Devil's Workshop. Let's just gain copper, trash hand, and that's all. Ups by contract. I think I'll just gain a gold here. That's so bad. Here we can top deck Necro for next turn and trash 3 copper. Sounds kind of good. Now we want to play with an Old Witch, probably. Opponent also does that. How sad. I think a Poacher's not too bad, right? We could also gain a silver. Now let's take a Poacher. This is a nice looking hand, eh? Oh, Overgrown Estate drew a card. That's what happened. Then we can play the Poacher. Play this. Discard 2 cards. Trash hand. Life is good. Life is good. Oh yeah, contract gives you favors. That's kind of good because it's hand size neutral then. I guess I want a contract then. I could also just take a prov here. How crazy is that? Kind of crazy? Okay, no matter what, I'll play that because even if we sheep it, we can just sheep this. And want to sheep it, we can just sheep this instead. Contract does mean that you can do count duchy gains, which is a consideration. We could gain a copper and then what? +3? No plus buy is annoying. Frigate would be annoying, right? I think I want a contract. Sure, let's take a contract. Devil's Workshop for another Poacher. These things are going to become sad once I empty the curse pile. But whatever. I'm used to being sad. Opponent just finished trashing. Unfortunately, he'll likely have a curse in hand whenever I play this old witch, huh? That's kind of unfortunate. Let's see. Ah, bah humbug. Sheep you. Take a poacher. I don't know. I feel like you can kind of just play a dumb money deck here. Giant. I feel like that's gonna be too slow, right? Opponent also takes 2 poachers. Oh, you can just sheep the poacher for 1,000,000,000 coin, huh? Opponent's deck is larger now, so. Ah, rats. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Alas, no one's perfect. I feel like my opponent's getting scared of. I feel like my opponent's getting a bit too scared of my early proving here. Oh, of course, with how thin our decks are, his giants might just hit my provs. That's unfortunate. We can do that. Decide that for next turn. Buy a contract. Do we just take another poacher? Sure. Let's Coastal Haven across the prov. Okay, let's see what the giant's gonna hit. Oh, I can Coastal Haven my provs to protect them from the giant. No, my poacher! And so on. The giants are kind of interesting, actually, I must admit. Oh, well, we can sheep our poachers once we're done with them. I'll play that normally. Ah! Oh, I guess he turned the autoplay on. Let's do that. Let's workshop for what? Silver? A church might be fine. Oh yeah, giant can't trash victory cards, right? Oh, never mind. I can't trash provs. I mean, giant is so seldomly used that you don't really expect it to do anything, right? Oh, I do have a curse now though. That's kind of annoying. It's top deck, so church can trash it now. I probably should have contracted something aside, but that's fine. So I don't actually need to worry about my provs being in deck, actually. It might be better. Oh, well, then I'm forced to gain curses. These poachers are going to start sucking soon. I hope to gain enough provinces before that happens. I guess that's the dream. Oh, I could trash the poachers at some point, too. Ops to gain a duchy? Okay. You're so far behind in points, though. I might just won this one by virtue of this board being difficult to play properly and no empty piles? Okay, cool. This board's difficult to play properly, and it's also stupid. I can just gradually get... Oh, that's genuinely helpful with how the piles are looking, right? I don't know. Things seem kind of hopeless for my opponent. There might be a more... There's probably a more optimal way to play this board. I don't know, it's just a finicky board. Contract definitely does seem quite good here. My opponent was smart for picking up one of those sooner rather than later. Don't think I want the Devil's Workshop. No more. We do that. Opponent does keep to get... we do that. Hope we draw something. We do draw something. Yeah, as I mentioned prior, sheep is nice for just letting you hit 8 as much as possible. It's kind of annoying in that sense. Um, sure. Yeah. I've got a thing I can sheep for next turn. We have gondola at home, eh? Not sure if I'll actually make it here. Oh, my opponent finally, my opponent has 2 old witches, huh? I didn't really notice when that happened. Unfortunately for him, it's only a matter of time before I can hit 8 for the next prov, and I highly doubt that he can outscore me in that time. And I don't even have any duchies his giant can hit his giant could hit as a high roll. Contract, sheep, that. Don't trash. That. What a silly board. Well, that's 3 wins this session. That's pretty nice, eh? Unfortunately, that means that by now you've noticed I'm not actually Haru Urara because I didn't go on a 113 game losing streak. But one day, maybe I will. Thanks for watching.